Hi everyone. Got some snow this morning. We're going to take the Ioniq 5 out and see how it does in the snow. These are the stock all seasons. We'll also be looking at how the rear window handles snow accumulation. Also going to check out how these Bosch Icon wiper blades work out. First thing I'm going to do is put the car in snow mode, and you do so by holding down the button on the drive mode selector until it says snow. What this is going to do is it's going to lock all four wheels to have the same amount of torque. It's also going to dull the throttle response, and it's going to set regen to level 1. There's a couple inches of snow on the ground this morning. I'm also going to put the rear defroster on for the back window. As you can see here, when I start accelerating, equal torque on all four wheels. Wipers on low setting. Let's go. This is a state road, so it's always fairly clear. So I'm gonna go find some back roads with a little more snow on them. These all seasons seem to have pretty decent traction. Definitely not a dedicated winter tire, but let's see our stopping here. You can hear the ABS kicking on. And I have the pedal all the way to the floor right now, and it's barely accelerating. So when it's in snow mode and the road is clear, it accelerates pretty close to normal mode. Or maybe not normal mode, but eco mode. There's not a ton of snow sticking to the road because yesterday was about 60 degrees. So the asphalt is just holding on to all that heat that was pumped into it yesterday on that warm day. It's tracking nice and straight. It's definitely inspiring confidence. Yeah, this feels really good. Let's see how it does around this little corner here. No problem at all. Felt good. I think level 1 regen was a good choice for snow mode as the default. It's just strong enough that it slows you down a little bit, but it's also weak enough that it's not gonna lock up your wheels. Okay, coming around this turn, definitely losing some traction, some lateral traction. All right, ABS kicking on. That's what I like to see. Oh. After about 10 minutes of driving with the rear defroster on, I'm definitely getting some water droplets forming on the window, and they're not running off, they're just sitting there. The view is definitely starting to get obscured. This is a town-treated street, and you can see it's significantly more coated versus the state roads around here. In about half an inch to an inch of snow, this is great. I'm honestly considering not getting a set of dedicated winter tires for this vehicle. Unfortunately for this car, the calipers are so large on all four corners that you can't downsize from a 19 to a 17, which is what I did on my previous car, which was a Mazda CX-5. So for this car, the smallest sized wheel you could use is an 18-inch. And as we all know, the bigger the wheel, the bigger the tire, and the bigger the tire, the costlier the tire. I'm going to take this corner a little slower. rear end's kicking out a little bit. Let off the accelerator and it just straightens out. So after about 15 minutes out in this weather, I can no longer see out the back window. It's completely obscured by melted snow. This road has about 2 inches of snow on it, some of it compacted, some of it not. That's brake pedal all the way to the floor. But like I said, these tires do seem to have a decent amount of grip. I'm thinking when these tires do eventually wear out, I might go with an all-weather tire, which has the winter tire certification. The Triple Mountain Peak, I believe it's called. It's amazing just how quiet this car is on snow, though. You take an already quiet car and have it drive through a couple inches of snow, it's incredible. These Bosch Icon windshield wipers are working great. No streaking. The wipers that came from the factory were absolute trash. I took them out in the first snowstorm I had with the car. So much streaking, so much ice buildup. Those wiper blades are your traditional type of blades that have the multiple pressure points, whereas these Bosch Icons are the beam type, where it should be continuous pressure along the entire beam. Now after about 20 minutes with the rear defroster on, some of those droplets have now become so large that they're starting to streak off the glass, which is giving me a little bit more view of the road out the back. Turn off the heated steering wheel.
Turning off the heated steering wheel.
I've found that some of the voice controls in this car work very well. Instead of digging into the warmer screen, I like just asking it to turn off the heated steering wheel or to turn on or turn up or down the heated seats. And it looks like there might be a car up ahead that's stuck on the hill. Let's just see if I can just zip right by this person. No problem whatsoever. Back down the other side, ABS kicking on, that felt good. So when it's in snow mode, it won't let me change the regeneration mode, which is a good thing, because you don't want this thing in level 4. Yeah, I would say it has similar acceleration to the car when it's in eco mode, except that instead of being rear-wheel drive biased, here it's 50-50 split between the front and rear motor. You can see all the warning systems are now starting to go a little bonkers. You can see after 13 miles we averaged about 2.2 miles per kilowatt hour, which is about 0.4, 0.5 miles per kilowatt hour less than I would get on a non-snowy day in similar temperatures. So you definitely do have a penalty for driving through the snow. Obviously there's a lot more friction and rolling resistance that has to be overcome to drive through the snow. But all in all, this car did great in the snow, and I probably won't get winter tires for it. I'll probably get some all-weathers that lean more towards winter orientation. Here's the back of the car after about a half hour out in the snow. License plate is completely obscured. Here you can see what I explained in one of my previous videos about the difference between Turtle Wax and Rain-X. Much finer beading on this side, which obscures your view, versus this ceramic Turtle Wax spray, which creates these larger droplets that just kind of flow off. The front of the car is actually surprisingly pretty clear. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a lot more buildup. Granted, the snow isn't that hard today. But anyway, thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button, notification bell for more Ioniq 5 related content. Thanks for watching. Take care.